Now, here is a true story. When I was growing up as a child, I have no idea what manifestation was. Absolutely no idea. However, I like to daydream. So I used to daydream a lot. So I would like be daydreaming about a really fantastic life. And I daydream so much that I would go, I'm like living an entire life outside of my current life. Now, all of the things that I was daydreaming about is things that I really would want for myself. As I said at that time, I know nothing about manifestation. However, as the years goes by and I tend to get a little older, I realize that a lot of the things that I normally daydream about normally to, start to materialize. Then as I get older, I start to, jot things down that I want out of life. I normally talk so much like I want this, I want that. And people normally think that I dream too much. Yes. Like, you're always dreaming. Like that can never happen. However, today at my age, I realize that many of the things that I dreamt about, many of the things that I wrote, many of the things that I am obsessed with tend to come into reality. Now, with that said, I now know the meaning of manifestation. In spite of the fact that I wasn't aware of what I was doing, obviously, I was manifesting things in my life. Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, good wherever you are. Welcome to Weekdays with Khichi Beauty. Today we are going to be talking about manifestation. Now, if you're just joining, I'm sure you want to hear about manifestation. So what I want you all to do for me right now is to start commenting. How many of you believe in manifestation? If you believe in it, put a yes. And if you do not believe in it, do a no. So I want you to start to comment. Comment right now. Do you believe in manifestation? Comment, 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 comment. Do you believe in manifestation? And if you do, put a yes. And if you don't, put a no. Comment, comment, comment. Now let me see the chat start moving up while others are joining. While we're waiting for more people to log on, we're also asking you to put a yes or put a no. Do you believe in manifestation? We're waiting for the chat to come alive, and I want to see some yes or even some no. Do you believe in manifestation? Do you believe in manifestation? I have to manifest things into my life, and right now I'm thinking that most of you are gonna be saying yes, that you do believe in manifestation. If you're just joining, welcome to the chat. What is going on the chat right now? We're asking people if they believe in manifestation, and if you just join and you believe in manifestation, I want you to comment yes. And if you do not believe in manifestation, do not be bashful. Just comment the word no, because at the end of the show, we might just help you to know that it's a real deal. You can manifest things in your life. So welcome to all the members. We have Jill, we have Makeup Forever. We have Keisha, who was pretty early on the chat. We have Jason, and we also have Shalapi, Jackie Mom. Who else is here regular on the chat? Just welcome to you all. Right now, we're asking you all to comment. You're just joining. The chat is just getting alive, and we're asking you to comment. Do you believe in manifestation? If you believe in manifestation, quickly type the word yes. And let me tell you right now, the fact that you're just typing the word yes, you are basically manifesting something. So while you're typing the word yes, just think about something that you want out of life. Think about a goal you have. Think about a vision that you have while you're typing that yes, because guess what? You can manifest things in your life in a simple and easy way. So right now, I see one person is on the fence. We have Elaine that is on the fence. Elaine Unbridge, you're on the fence. You do not know. So we're going to break it down to you. You probably already manifest things in your life and you're not aware of it. Just like we started the show How Today, I was manifesting things in my life and I wasn't even aware of the word manifestation. So definitely, eventually, watch this show today, you will have an idea of how to start manifesting things in your life. So we have a lot of yes. So far, just one no. Patricia, yes. Deborah, yes. Julie, yes. Naila, yes. Joan, yes. Carlson, yes. Mommy, yes. And we also have Sue, yes, yes, yes. And thank you for that comment, Sue. Now, let's take a look at what manifestation really is. And I'm going to let it stroll right here. What is manifestation? Manifestation is an event, action, or object that clearly show or embody something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. So that is what manifestation is. Now, why do you need to manifest? I've learned that if you speak things into in the open here, you definitely will learn. I was just editing this, guys, so I think I have it right now. Okay, there it is. Now, what is manifestation? Now, if you're just joining, we're just talking a little bit about manifestation, and then we're going to dive into really how to manifest. So if you are believer in manifestation, comment the word yes. And if you do not believe in manifestation, comment the word no. All we're asking in this 1 minute is to comment whether yes or no to manifestation. And while you are commenting, just look at what we're strolling across, what manifestation really is. Now, when do you really manifest? When do you manifest? There's no set time for manifestation. Okay, there's no set time. You can choose to do it whenever you choose. However, you need to know why and what you want to manifest. Okay, manifest into your life. Now, my practice in manifesting things is to write it down. I tend to write things down a lot. And I tend to talk to myself. I tend to throw it out in the universe. But that is just my way of doing it. When it comes down to manifestation, you can customize it to however you like. And we're going to dive into a few ways and a few things that you can actually practice to manifest things in your life. Now, the fact that this is all about manifestation, I am going to give you all a chance to throw things in the universe right now, even before we get deep into the chat. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just to type right now, what is it that you one off your goals that you want to achieve. You don't have to put any elaborate, details. Just type one off your goals. If you want to get a home very soon, you write home. If you want to, get some funds, you write funds. Now, don't be like, I want to go to the moon. Although that is something that nowadays you can actually have as a form of a manifestation, because very soon that could become possible. I am asking you right now to start to comment, throw it out. This is a worldwide broadcast. So people are watching from all over the world. This has been thrown out in the universe. You're writing things down right now. Comment right now. One of your goals, just manifest it right now by writing it down. Keep writing. I'm looking for the chat to become alive. Don't just watch and not write, because sometimes you never know. And for Elaine, who might not sure if she believes in manifestation, I also want you to write. Write something that you have, in mind, like your goal, some form of a dream, something that you want really, really bad. This is a platform for you today to start writing things down. Go ahead. Let me see you write. Let me see you write. And I'm going to actually help, because I'm going to throw it out there for you. Carolyn wants to start a food business. So once you, Carolyn want to start a food business, Carla want to own a home, Fatuma, peace in mind and be loved, Patricia, get a office job. And I'm going to read over yours, Patricia. Patricia want to get an office job. Edlin, first time home owner. Gloria, home. Helen, entrepreneur. Own a home, abundance, meaning, wealth and health and everything in abundance. I can understand why I am basically on the verge of getting emotional at the beginning of manifestation. Now, guys, comment. Keep throwing your goals out there. Throw it on the screen. A lot of people watching, and more people are going to watch even when the show is over. You're throwing your goals out into the universe. What you're basically doing right now is manifesting things in your life. You're saying it and you're doing it. You're writing it down. You're looking at it. People are seeing it. And when you get your little ticker right now to write that, right deep down inside, you are feeling what you're writing. Now, the next thing I want you to do, for all of you who just comment exactly what your goal is, now we wanted to change that around really, really quick. And we wanted to put, instead of making money, you're going to put, I am going to make money. Whatever it is that you just wrote, I want you to change that to I am. I am going to own, not going to, I own my home. I have unlimited fun. I have happiness. I live truth and happiness. I have things in abundance. I've been speaking this over my business that I'm now getting ready to open. I'm opening my business. Okay, so I want you all that you wrote something just now to turn this, take out that what you just wrote and turn it into positivity. Turn it into positivity by telling yourself, Mia, I am a lawyer. That's the way you do it. You're going to start to turn it. I own my home. You're going to start to do it. I have life in abundance. I am happy. I am rich. I'm going to get my new car. I have my new car. Just turn it around. That is what manifestation is all about. Just throwing things out there and believing it. Okay. If you believe it, and I say this all the time on this channel, if you believe it and you can dream it, then you can achieve it. Okay. If you believe it, you can dream it, you can achieve it. So if you're just joining, what we're just doing a little task, just asking people to comment, about their goals. And we're also asking them to turn it into positiveness. So, Christine, I'm going to have fun. Yes, John, I'm going to make money, and say it. Now, while you're commenting and you're turning it into positiveness, another thing I want you to do is you're going to comment it 3 times. The very same thing that you change into positive. John, I'm going to make money. You're going to write that 3 times in the comment section, and we want you to do it right now. 3 times. 3 times. And why we're doing it 3 times? Because we're repeating it. You're writing it down, but guess what? You're repeating it in your head. And I also want you to believe it when you're writing it. That is manifesting things in your life. Now, while you're doing that, we have a guest today that she's going to talk about how she manifests things in her life. And after she comes on, then we're going to go through a series of things that can help you to get all your goals and dreams materialized. We're going to talk about writing things down. We're going to talking about speaking things into existence. We're going to talk about journaling. We're going to talk about meditation. So do not click off if you're just joining. Just hang with us. And we also want you to share with us. Anyone that is watching and you have manifest anything at all in your life, we also want you to share. So go ahead and share your dreams, your vision. Keep writing 3 times. For you who are just joining, we're asking you to manifest something right now. What is your goal? What is your dream? You're going to write it down. Write it down first. And after you wrote that down, then you're going to turn it into positive and put I have a positive twist to it. So let's read some more. Let's help you to throw more out in the universe. Roxanne, I own my home. Tracy Williams, I have my own successful business. I don't know what about today's topic, but this is getting me emotional. Now, Carla, I own my home. I own my home. I own my home. And Carla, I am manifesting that in my life too. I do need a new home. So I have my new home. 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 Now, Deborah, health. Words of abundance. Sue Langford, I will make the truth come. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling somebody today. I will make the truth come out. I will make the truth come out. I will make the truth come out. Now, Mistress Marie, I have a living in my divine purpose. I have a living in my divine purpose. Now, Gloria, Chijoko, I own my home. I own my home. Now, if you're just joining, we are manifesting things. So we are going to bring in a guest today, and our guest is Shanique, and Shanique is going to speak on manifestation and how, this has actually helped her in life and some of the things that she actually achieved by manifesting things in her life. So let's bring Shanique on the chat right now. Shanique, are you there? We're not hearing you. We're still not hearing. Testing. Let me ask on the chat. Are you guys hearing Shanique? When I'm not hearing you. Pip that again. One more time. Whatever you just did. The sound came in. Right. Perfect.
All right.
There we go. All right, Shanique. Now tell us. First, we're gonna ask you, do you believe in manifestation?
Of course I do. That is my mantra. I always manifest things into my life.
And why do you believe in this? There's a lot of people might think that, and like for Elaine that is watching who is not so sure. Tell us why manifestation?
So for Elaine, growing up, I kept on dreaming and thinking about things, but then I realized that these things are actually happening in my life. So, I started reading up on manifestation and I became more spiritual. So I said, all right, I need to speak things. Initially, I was like, oh, think things into being, but now I'm speaking it into my life.
Okay, great. So tell us, when did you discover? I mean, I know you said growing up, but at what stage of your life do you realize that things that you're thinking are coming into play?
When I was a teenager, I realized that,
So do you have anything that you can share, like one of the first wake up call to be like, okay, wow, this really happened? Do you have any of that you can share with us?
Yeah, one is traveling. I'll always be watching movies and be like, oh, New York looks so good. I wish I could wish I could go to New York. And then, with opportunities presented itself, and I was able to travel and realize that it's not only in the movies. I can actually be here.
Okay, great. So, reading up now, the older you get, according to what you're saying, the older you get is the more that you're seeing that the things that you normally think about is coming into play. So, when did you actually know that you are or you were manifesting things?
All right. So when I initially started thinking about cars, I always said I wanted a black SUV. But I had to have to get this in my life when I started working. So in 2017, I got a promotion at work, and I said, all right, this is the perfect opportunity for me to start looking for my car. So I said, I want this black car. So when I went on social media, I saw that ATL Automotive had posted ad on the Kia Sportage, and said this car is a good fit for me. So I had to go down there and look at the vehicle, and I realized that this is me. When I went with me, I realized that when I see what I want, I know it. So I went in the vehicle and I said, this is it. This is it. This is a black SUV that I've been dreaming about for years. So that's how I got that.
So that is actually good. So how do you manifest things now? Let's share some ways that you personally manifest things in your life. What do you do now? Like, what practice do you have?
So for me, I journal. So here I have a book. It's kind of in shambles, but now I have the screen 2021 manifestation. So I write down what I want for this year. And I find myself like my playlist is all about motivation, getting on elevation on the next level. So with that, my playlist is about that. Also, I am very spiritual. So I find myself meditating and saging. So you can also recommend persons to, get sage and, get out all the negativity out of your life so you can welcome new things, new energy. So that's what I focus on, new energy.
Okay, so I mean, you're on a platform right now, and the fact that you do believe in manifestation, you can throw things out there. And I personally believe that when you speak things into existence, it can happen. Right now, if you don't mind, is it possible for you to share a little bit out of your journal with us, if that's possible? Just choose a page, something you really want bad,
Sure.
and just throw it out there in the universe.
Sure. All right. I found it. Okay. So on March 16, a journal that I want a G-Wagon. I mean, it's not right now, but it's something that I am working towards. So I started invested in on the US market. I'm from Jamaica. I know Khichi never said that, but I am currently living in Jamaica. And I find myself doing a lot of research on the US market. So I started invested in US stocks so that I can achieve that goal. And I have an interest in cryptocurrency, which I am currently researching on. So I'm making my steps towards my G-Wagon.
In case
So I'm giving myself 5 years.
5 years. That's actually good.
5 years.
Realistic goal. For those of you who are watching and you're not sure what a G-Wagon is, Shanique, you want to tell them what a G-Wagon is? Because some people might know what a G-Wagon is and some might not be familiar with it. So what is this G-Wagon that you're trying to get in your life within the next 5 years?
G-Wagon is a luxury vehicle from Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, and guys, we're not sponsored by Mercedes. We're just we're just talking about our
I think, and why I want to manifest it, I think it fits my personality. It makes a statement, but it's not too loud, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So guys, if you're watching right now and you have a question for Shanique, we want you to go ahead and ask Shanique whatever question you want, especially if you want to dive deeper into some of the things that she had manifested in her life. I know there's more, so we're just going to take some questions. Any question that you have for Shanique, go ahead and comment right now. Let's take it. And if you're just joining, we're talking about manifesting things in our life. Now, once you join the chat, what we ask you to do today is to just comment whatever your dreams or whatever your goal is, something that you really want bad. The first thing you're going to do, you're just going to comment it. The second thing that you're going to do, you're going to turn it into positiveness. And the third thing you're going to do is to comment it 3 times in the positive form on the chat. So go ahead and comment. And I'm here now taking question. Any question that you have for Shanique. Now, Jill, try investing in the international market as well as lots of luck with your manifestation. And that has been thrown out to you, Shanique, from the Jill Duchess. For anyone else watching, you have a question for Shanique, go ahead. It's all about manifesting things in your life. And Shanique is a good person to ask because Shanique has, anyway. Yeah. Let me wait for the question. Maya, you're a little late. Better late than never. And welcome to the chat of faith. Any question that you have for Shanique, and then we're going to move on. Now, George, why do you stay focused on what you're manifesting? That's a question. Why do you stay focused on what you are manifesting?
All right, George, for me, I stay focused by doing research on what I want. So like the G-Wagon, up to last night, I was watching a
how? Sorry, I said
I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, how? Yeah.
So even last night, I was watching the 2020 new G-Wagon video on YouTube. So you have to keep placing it in your life so you know that is what you want. So you research it and do everything that you can to get it.
Yes.
So it's a process.
Now, Sue, Khichibeauty will make my wrinkle less notable. Kicking Khichibeauty will make. Okay, so okay. So someone is manifesting that I'm gonna make their wrinkles less visible, and I actually like that comment because you know what? You can, and you already know. Just join my 25 days
I'm
skin.
with you on that, Sue.
Yeah, join my 25 days skincare challenge, and you will
I am
definitely
with you on that.
see a big difference. Any other question that you have for Shanique, go ahead and comment. And if not, so we're going to talk about journaling. Now, a good way to manifest things in your life is to have some form of a journal. Now, you can choose to have a regular journal, a fancy one, or you can just choose to have some leaves, clip them together, and make it your journal. A journal don't have to be fancy. You can have some like just a simple book like this where you jot things now.
Mhm.
Now, a lot of people hear about journaling but are not sure exactly how to journal. Now, what do you journal? Do you just journal things that you want in life, or do you just journal your daily activity? And is there a difference between journaling and a diary? Can you answer that, Shanique?
Yes, there is a difference with journaling and diary. So diary is like what you will do every day or the things you have to do. But with journaling, you're basically as it relates to manifestation, you're journaling what you want, how you're gonna get there, and so on.
Okay, so if I do journaling myself, if I have to say so myself, I do journaling, and what I tend to journal, as Shanique is saying, is the things that I want to achieve in life. Okay,
Mhm.
but I also had a little extra to my journal, like I would, if I achieve something, I'm gonna, do the thank you note right there in the journal. And if I am struggling with what I want to achieve, I also put that in the journal. Like today was
Mhm.
an obstacle. I thought I would get this done, but I am gonna get it done. So that is my take on journal. If you're watching and you have a style of journaling, I also want you to go ahead and comment. And also, if you're watching and you're into journaling, comment right now. Let me see you comment if you're into journaling. And so I have peace, I have peace, I have peace. Very, very good. Throwing it out there. Now, yes, there is it. Magdalene, thank you. Okay, side chat as usual. Greetings from California. That's from Latoya X. Faith, K Faith. I want a successful business. Now, K Faith, you're just joining the chat. You just wrote, I want a successful business. We're throwing it out there for you. So we're asking you to change that, K Faith, and you're gonna write, I have a successful business. Now, once you wrote that down in the comment, we want you to write it again 3 times. I have a successful business. I have a successful business. I have a tongue twister. I have a successful business. Now, mommy, Phoenix Bird, what are some of the best way to manifest what you want? That's a very, 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 very good question. And we're going to throw the question out to you, Shanique. What are some of the best ways to manifest what you want? We just talk about journaling. So I'm leaving it up to you, Shanique, to comment.
Okay, so all right, Mommy Phoenix. So you have to be clear about what you want.
Clear about your
That's the
goals.
first thing.
Clear about your
Be
goals.
clear about what you want. If you want the home, you know the type of home that you want. Be clear. And you have to just, secondly, what I do is just ask the universe, put it in the universe, speak it into being. And then I try to take action where I work towards what I want. So if I need to save, I save for the home and start researching. And then increase the vibration. So stay positive. It's something that you think about every day. And as I said, always do your research, always research, and journal every day. That's what I do.
And sorry to cut in, Shanique. And I want to add something else. Like for those of you who are trying to hone your business, for those of you who are trying to hone your home, you're not just going to say, oh, I own my home. I want to own my home. You have to put a little work in. Okay, you got to put a little work in also. So, do you go on the internet and look up at homes? Do you pinpoint like, oh, I want my home to be just like that? Do you even start furnishing your home? Start furnishing. Just go on Pinterest. Start put things
Yeah.
into place. Even if at the time you're doing it, you have no idea where the funds are going to be coming from. And as I said, I get very emotional when I talk like this, because if I was to talk about my life, then it would be something else. But you cannot just say, okay, you want it and you're not doing anything about it. Build your home in your head already. You know, even the and the sheets you're going to use on your bed. That is how you manifest things in your life. You know, the color your bedroom already. You even manifest the staircase. You know, all of that. And if you just join in,
you even manifest the location.
Thank you very much. You even manifest the location. You drive past. There's a house in my community that I drive past the house all the time, looking at the house, drive past. I can't afford it, to be honest, but it's not for sale. Okay, it's not for sale. But hopefully, if it get for sale, I can buy the house. I'm passing it up and down, looking at it. You got to know what you want. I think about, oh, I might change the color on the outside. I'm fixing the gate and the lawn already. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not for sale. But that's what you do. You focus and you put things into perspective. Okay, you put things in you write it down. You take the picture. Don't let us see taking pictures. No, but that's just what I'm saying. You know, this is what I'm saying. You got to know what you want, and you can't just say it and leave it. You start to work towards it. That means when you get it, sometimes some people tend to break down, because I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I imagine. And sometimes even when you go on YouTube and you watch some videos with people talking about like, oh, I just got my new house, blah, 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 blah. And some people would be like, oh, this is just what I want, just what I want, just what I picture, just what I imagine. So that's how you need to do it. Talk it into being, write it, plan it, hop to the toilet that you're going to have in it. Go and look on you want the fancy one? Don't shortchange yourself. Do not shortchange yourself. Do not be like, okay, well, at this time, can't afford it. No. This is the one you want. And this is the one you're going to get. And you work at getting it. Okay, you work, you say it, you preach it, you talk it. You tell your family sometimes, the ones that have positive vibe, okay? Because sometimes, and also that's another thing. Sometimes when you have your dreams and your goal and you're throwing it out there, and you know, you got to be around positive people, okay? You got
like-minded people,
okay? Positive people that is going to have to uplift you, because as much as we want to throw things in the universe, we also have to know that there's a lot of negativity that goes on. And sometimes a lot of people have many stories about wanting to achieve something and throwing it out there in the universe, telling a family member or some friends, and they would normally just beat it down right away. And that sometimes could crumble you. That sometimes could set you back. So you got to learn how to get rid of the negative vibes out of your surrounding. Get rid of all that negativity so that you can stay positive. And to stay positive, it means that you're going to put yourself around people that have the same kind of dream that you have, people that are focused, people that are going somewhere, okay? I always used to say when I was growing up that I don't mind if I am the poorest one in the bunch, but I want to be with the people that are moving up even if I'm way behind, because guess what? You're going to try to imitate what they're doing so you can actually move up also. That is a positive way to get things done. Now, let me see if we have any more questions for Shanique. How can I journal a new office job that is permanent and with benefit? And how did Shanique manifest her SUV? I think Patricia might be a little late, but let's answer the first part of the question, Shanique. Patricia, I hope you don't mind me showing your comment online.
Okay, how can I journal a new office? As we mentioned before, Patricia, write it down, get a journal, get a book. I know some persons might be technologically advanced, so if you have a phone, you have your notepad, you can write it in your phone. So write it down, and then you start doing your research. Look at where you would want to work, where you would want the office, the location, what you want in terms of benefits. And it will come into your life. Be positive. Stay positive.
Stay positive. And also, if you have a place in mind that, oh, like there's a building that you'd want your office in, It's okay to either walk past it as often as you can, drive past it as often as you can, and say, oh my goodness, I want to have my office in that building. I want to have my office in that building. Also, if you're using your existing office and you just want to change it around, start to go on Pinterest, start to look up like, this is exactly how I want my office to be. Get things, put it into perspective, the furnitures you want in your office, everything, and you're going to start to write it down. Even if you're not sure where the funds are coming from, start writing things down, exactly what you want. And when, as I said, if you dream it, you believe it, then you can achieve
it. Amen.
Lataya, you have to surround yourself around Go Better and stay away from jealous people that don't want you to win. And honestly, those are out there also. But you got to know yourself, okay? You got to know yourself. And this is something that I personally practice, and I'm going to say, I really don't care what people think. If I want something, I'm going to go and get it. If you're going to come around me with your little negativity, it's not going to break me down, because I learned to develop this a strong belief for myself. And when I believe something, is very, very hard for you to tear that down from me. It's very, very hard for you to crush me once I believe it. If I'm on the fence about it, you can crush me. So be mindful also, if you're on the fence about something, write it down, okay? Write it down, think about it, because sometimes, as they said, the negativity, the negative energy that surround you might just come and create a fall for you. You do not want that. You want to stay on track. And let me tell you another thing. Most of the time, when you're going to manifest things in your life and you share it with negative people, when they becomes negative to you, that's the time it's always work out. To be honest, yeah, that is the time that is, especially if you're very, very strong in what you believe in. If you're strong in what you're believing and you like throw it out to some negative people and they're like, never happen, not gonna happen. Guess what? Sometimes that uplifts you, because if you're like me, you're gonna prove to them that is gonna happen. You ain't gonna tell me this is not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Actually push you even more to achieve your goals. Now we have Dorton. If I mess your name up, sorry. Negativity is the worst energy of man. Thanks for this wisdom share. Love you from Uganda, and thank you for watching. Now we have Terran. I keep positive around me. I keep out all negativity. I do not allow negative people in my space, rather work environment or home. Now when it comes on to the work environment, that is another thing. You got to really be strong in the work environment, because in today's society, it's I don't even know if I could say it. I probably could say it. If I get in trouble, guys, it's just a doggy dog world, okay? It's a doggy dog. I hope YouTube understand this term and don't strike me down for this. But yes, and some of you understand that term. It's a very common term. So yes, that's how the workplace is. It's all about you looking out for yourself. Now, if you're just joining us, welcome to our live weekdays with Khichi Beauty. Today we're talking about manifesting things in our life. Now, if you're just joining and you believe in manifestation, you can comment the word yes under the chat. While you're commenting the word yes, we want you to think about something that you want to achieve, some goals that you have. This is a platform that is basically here around the world. So if you throw it out there on this platform, you're just helping yourself to reach your goal, to manifest your goals even faster. So we want you to write it down, and then we want you to write what your goal is first. Then you're going to turn it into positiveness, whatever it is. So let's say you want to get a house and you write, I want a house. The next thing you're going to comment is that I have a house. And the third thing you're going to comment is 3 times, I own a house, I own a house, I own a house. So whatever your goal is, you're just joining, comment it right now. And while you're doing it, if you're watching from Facebook, give us a like, a little emoji, something. If you're watching from YouTube, you know the drill, give us a thumbs up. That is how the system know that you're liking what's going on. So don't just watch and not comment, and also give us a thumbs up. Now we have a guest on. We have Shanique here, who's, you know, sharing some of the things that she actually manifested in her life. And she's also sharing some tips on how you can manifest things in your life. Now we're talking about journaling, which she shared. Now let's talk about speaking things into reality. Now, Shanik, what do you know about speaking things into reality?
First thing first, it works. Guys, speaking it into reality, it works.
All right, guys, listen up, listen up.
Works.
And if you're on the chat,
and as I mentioned before with the SUV, I keep on saying to myself, I want a black SUV. I want a black SUV. And it works. It works. Just put in the work.
And how often do you think? How often do you speak? That's a very good question for you, Shani. How often do you speak this thing into reality? How often?
All right.
In the universe. How often should you do it?
Depends. So it depends. If it's something that I want right now, like I will every day, I'm speaking it into being. I am doing my research and I'm going where I actually look at it. So if it's something physical that you can look at, I go there and look at it and said, yes, this is what I want. So with like general stuff like the G-Wagon, you know, like when I'm free on the weekend, you know, I try to do a little research on that. And I try to do other things that will help me to achieve my goal.
I know you have something that you would want to talk about, Shanik, but I was thinking that maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Maybe in another live, we'll talk about other things that you have manifested in your life. So we're going to let that slide, even though it would be maybe a conversation today, okay? Conversation. But yeah, but I think we'll just leave that for a while. Let's take some question right now. Let's take some question. Golden Child, yes, speak it as if it's already yours, and I thank the universe for it every day. And that's another thing.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you can actually thank the universe even before you get it. And some people don't even know that. You can thank the universe. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for the house. Even though you don't get, I'm just saying, you know, because we have a lot of religious people. If you're not religious, it's okay. It's okay. You can give thanks.
I think Marvin started saying religious, you can say spiritual. So,
right. Yeah, well, yeah, yes, that goes for everyone, right? All right. So let's see Auntie comment. Auntie, I was very unhappy for the last 2 years. Some of my blank, I put everything in God's hand and let it go, and now I'm very happy. I'm thinking every night, and that is something that you do. Another thing too, I do understand that you're manifesting things in your life, and on the chat when we just started, there's a lot of people who also want to manifest happiness in their life. Sometimes manifesting things is not only about material things, but manifest other things in your life, like, you know, happiness, love in abundance. And that is what Auntie has been manifested in his life, and now he can actually sleep at night. All right, so if you have another question for Shanique, go ahead. Don't forget to thank the universe after you receive the gift also. And yes, and because a lot of times, and this is very, very important, there's a lot of times we ask the universe for things, okay? And we ask the universe for things, and the universe just throw it at us. But when we got it, we're so caught up in what we achieve that we totally forget to give thanks. One of the things that I practice is to give thanks every day. Every day I give thanks, regardless if I get what I want right away, yes or no. I'm thanking for the blessing, and I'm thanking for what to come. That way, it won't slip through the crack, okay? Because I do. You get so excited, but for me, the first thing first is giving thanks. I'm always giving thanks. Even if I don't get it, I don't achieve it yet, I'm giving thanks. Right now, today, I'm just giving thanks for my life. Like, I'm so grateful for everything that has been happening. I manifest a lot of things, and I'm still manifesting things. And if you are just joining, you probably didn't see the beginning of the show. You could scroll back. I was manifesting things in my life even when I didn't understand what manifestation is. I didn't even know that I was manifesting things in my life until later on in life. As I said, as a child, I already have the house. I already know the color paint. I already know the furnitures. Those are the things you need to do. I already know the car I was going to drive. I know everything, like just laid out. And you might think, some people think, confuse manifestation with dreaming. But yes, manifestation is a very thin line. You've dreamed and it can become
reality.
Caroline, amen. I'm very thankful for everything God is blessing me with. And that's another thing. Manifest things, but take time to give thanks. And even if you are, not spiritual, you know what to do, like put your hands up, whatever little practice you have, just be grateful. Be grateful. And as soon as you achieve something, yes, enjoy it, but set another goal. That's how you climb. Set another goal. Take a minute. Take a breather, enjoy it, but look ahead, especially if you're trying to move up. Okay, now let's see another comment. If you're just joining, welcome to the live. We're manifesting things today. You have the platform right here. You want to manifest something in your life, throw it in the universe by commenting. Let us know your goal on the chat, and goals also. And when you finish writing that, the next thing that you're going to do is to turn that from negative to positive by writing it in the positive form. And then you're going to write 3 more times whatever it is that you want. That is the way you're manifesting things, and that is a form of throwing it out in the universe. Okay, so that's one form of manifestation, throwing things out into the universe, speaking things out, doing a journal, and what else we have, Shanique? Speaking into meditation. Let's talk about meditation. Before the show is over, let's see how much minutes. Oh, we have 15 minutes, so we can go. Let's take about 2 more questions, and then we're going to talk about meditation. Now, think about it. If you're on the chat and you do any form of a meditating, we want to hear from you. Now, Sue, I will be positive. I will be positive. I will be positive. And that is Sue Longford. And let's take another comment where we can throw things out there in the universe. If you're watching, keep commenting so we could read your comment. Remember, I don't see all the comment. They give me selective comment, but whatever I'm seeing in my view, I really want to throw it out for you. So keep writing. And I'm just scrolling back to see, because my chat has not been. So guess what you all do right now? If you're still watching, you're liking the chat. What I want you to do is to give the video a thumbs up right now. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, give us a like, give us an emoji. And while you're doing that, start thinking about your goals. Even if you have wrote it down before on the chat, we want you to still think about it. I want you to go back and write it a second time, because we're going to talk about meditation. Now, Golden Child, I meditate first thing in the morning. Mommy Phoenixburg, thank you for this. I'm taking a lot of notes, writing all helpful hints. And this is not a joke. This is reality. This is life. We have a question for Shanique, and this is from Maya. Shanique, would you mind sharing? Let's put it on the screen for you, Shanique. So there's your question.
Okay. Would you mind sharing some of the things that you have managed? Okay. All right. Like currently in my life, I manifested a new home, new change, and to be surrounded by positive people. And that's really happening in my life. I think that was one of the things that Khichi wanted me to share. So a couple months ago, I was in a relationship that was very toxic. And it took me a while. I was in that relationship for 6 years. And it took me the last 2 years to realize that this wasn't for me, and I need that change. So I manifested getting a place for myself without that person being around me. So I made the steps. I started to pray. I started to meditate. I became so spiritual over the past 2 years. It's unbelievable. And for every day, I am grateful. Every day, I keep saying to myself, thank you, God, for my blessings. Thank you, God, for my blessings. So everything that I do, I manifest it in my life.
Oh, very, very good. Now, let's see if I have one more question for you. If you have a question for Shanique, go ahead and write it right now, and then we're going to get into meditation. So any question for Shanique, go ahead and ask it right now so we can actually get you all work up for meditation. Now let's see. I thank God for giving me health. This is from Julie Ali, and strength to be here for my son and support him through his medical study of becoming a doctor. And you're throwing that out there, and we're believing it for you for his strength, health, and also his focus that is needed a lot for all of these studies. So we're throwing it out there for you. If you have a comment, if you want to throw something in the universe, you want me to highlight it on the live right now, I'm giving you 3 minutes. 3 minutes, whatever it is you have, whatever goal you have, you want me to highlight it, I want you to start writing right now, and I'm going to just keep highlighting for 3 minutes, and then we're going to talk about meditation for another 5 minutes. Anything that you want the universe to grant you right now, type it so we can put it and highlight it. 3 minutes we're giving you. Start commenting. And if you're just joining, what we're doing, we're talking about manifestation, and we're also helping you on the live to manifest things in your life, just to throw things out in the universe, just to speak it into existence, write it into existence. And I'm also helping you by sharing it worldwide by highlighting anything you want me to highlight it right now, keep on typing so I can highlight it. Maisie, I think I'm praying for some money to do something, and keep coming. I'm doing everyone that comment right now, I'm gonna highlight you so you throw it out in the universe. Caller, sister, to have a better life. And we also have loving rich, my successful business and abundance of money to help my family and need. Keep typing. I'm highlighting for 3 minutes. Miss Colleen, becoming a homeowner. Change that, Miss Colleen, and type I am an homeowner. I am an homeowner. Type that, Colleen, right now so we can share your dreams. Love in abundance. This is from Elin to Oh Goodness. And Lioness, need to completely get out of my toxic marriage. Throw it out there, girl. And Mummy Phoenix, come keep typing. If you want me to highlight you, to help you to manifest things in your life, keep writing. One of my goals is to advance in my nursing career, and this is coming from Juliana. And we also, peaceful life, great health, and more strength. We're throwing things out for 3 minutes. Latoya X, I want to keep putting in the work and stay focused. If you have a comment, anything you want, type it right now. I want to keep losing weight and have beautiful skin, achievable, doable. My online business to start selling. My online business is gonna be selling. My online business is selling. My online business is selling. That is what you write. Now, Tia, need a laptop for my daughter. And Tia, where do you live? And throw things out there. You just never know. Tia, get in touch with us. You just never know if you're on grounds where it's possible. Hello, Andrea. Welcome to the chat. My fear of me doubting myself is causing me from doing what I love to do. How can I get rid of this fear? Now, let me tell you something, Andrea. We're going to take this question. We're trying it to Shanique, and then I'm going to answer it. Go ahead, Shanique. Andrea.
Oh my God. All right, Andrea, be positive. Stop being fearful. Know what you want. That's the best way to start, and then you can achieve your goals.
Okay. All right.
So stop being fearful. Let your energy flex for you. Be you. Be yourself, and get rid of all the negativity.
Now, my answer to you, Andrea, is just what we're talking about today on the show, is to start journaling, okay? Start journaling. When you start to journal, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're doubting yourself with, that is what you're going to write down. Now, when you have your ideas, do not throw your ideas on negative people. Throw your ideas, like today, you're throwing it out here, and you're throwing it out to positive people who are going to help you to get over this fear. Now, fear is something that is placed somewhere in the universe to keep us down. But the thing about it is you can overcome fear pretty easily. Now, for me, there's a lot of things that I used to be fearful about. Fearful of speaking out, like my throat and all of that. And once I start to think that, what do I have to lose if I, speak my truth? Then I start to realize that people will listen to you when you speak your truth. Okay, get out of the fear, write things down, and start to look at things in a positive direction. Now, what is it that is causing you to be doubting yourself? That is where the negativity is coming in. You're doubting yourself that you cannot do something, but the honest truth is you can do whatever you put your mind to. Start whatever this situation is that you want to do. Start to do things, little baby step towards that. That is also going to help you to get rid of your fear, and talk to people who are in that field or who are experienced with this, whatever it is that is going on, and that is going to help you to get out of that hurdle. Talk to people that know your needs, like know whatever the doubt is, whatever you love. Talk to people that is in that field. Write it down. Watch a lot of videos that is surrounded with that field. And also, as I said, start dreaming it. Okay, start dreaming it. And whatever that fear is, okay, so let's say you want to be, this is just a fun joke part now, guys. Let's say you want to be a dancer, right? And you're no, let's say a singer then, okay? Much better. You want to be a singer. You're scared. You have fear of going in front of a crowd, okay? Now, you have a lot of singers around. You're going to be going to them and you're going to be like, how did you do it? How did you, get over like stage fright and stuff? You're going to talk to people that can motivate you. And when you're doing that, all of this is going to help you to get over your fear. Now, if we have another question, go ahead. What was the second? Love, how can I get rid of the fear? Okay, so we did answer the question. If you have a second word for Andrea, Shanique, go ahead right now and comment. Shanique, do you have another word for Andrea? So we have winds. I thank the universe, wind dazzle, I think. I thank the universe for removing the fear that keep me and my family from reaching their goals. So you're gonna so you actually get that fear removed, wind dazzle. You're throwing it out in the universe to say that you're asking the universe to remove that fears. You can reach it, just throw it, just keep throwing it out there. Now let's see who else here. Go ahead, Shanique.
Back to Andrea, just let her know that it's not too late, Andrea. It's not too late. So whatever fear, if it has to do with time, it's never too late to start.
And that is actually very, very good. Now, guys, my time is basically up. I have 4 minutes. Thank you, Shanique, for joining. I hope you can come back another time.
Welcome, guys. Sure.
Definitely, we'll like to have you back on. Now, for all of you who are watching, I hope this was just a little it's a touch of the iceberg, but I hope you learned something today, something that you can take away. And also, I hope that you started to think, okay? This is the reason for this show, just to get you to start thinking, what is it that I want to do that I'm not doing? What is my potential? Like, why am I here? For so long I've been down. What do I need to do to lift myself up? These are some of the questions that we want you to walk away with today. Now, we're going to be just throwing a few more on screen. So if you're just joining and you want your goals, or you want your whatever it is you want to manifest, you want it on screen, go ahead and say it, and let's just throw it out in the universe for you. Now, Ash Box, I have financial freedom. I have financial freedom. I have financial freedom. Now, for those of you who I did not highlight your comment, it may be because it's not in my views, because I don't see all of the comment, but I'm doing my best to put as much comment as I can. I want to do over. I want a do-over with love. I want to do over with love. I want to do over with love. And this is coming from D. Marpin. Now, I'm just looking at this and I'm getting emotional, because sometimes people write things and on the outside, you might just look and be like, want to do over with love? What is that? That's deep. Okay. And if you're experiencing life, you know that this is deep. So we're throwing it out there. You're going to get your do over with love, D. Marpin. You're going to get your do over with love. You are going to get your do over
with love.
All right, guys, my time is up. If you like the topic today, now I want you to give me a comment. I totally forget. I need this section. This is the time where every single one of you that are watching need to comment. And if you watch our daytime show, you know the reason why we're asking you to comment. So now I want you to comment. Did you like the show today? We want you to comment a yes or a no. A yes or a no. If you like the show today, all of you that are watching, we're advising you to comment a yes or a no. And we normally do this in our live show because at the end of the series, we have some amazing things coming up. So we want you to comment. So you just never know what's going to happen. Okay. And for some of you throwing things out in the universe, you never know. If you like the show today, comment. And also, we want your feedback on our live show. This is a series that we started and we're running it for April. At the end of April, we want to see how it goes to know if we should continue. So we want your feedback. So send us an email at khichibeauty@gmail.com with your feedback. What can we do to make the show better? And also, if you want to be on the show, you have a topic, you want something that you could highlight, we want you to send your information to khichibeauty@gmail.com. And if you're just joining, you missed the show, but the show is going to be on the channel page, so you can go back, you can watch it, rewind, and just get some form of a positiveness from our show today. Now, for those of you who are doing our 25-day skincare challenge, I'm supposed to be on tonight. Last week I threw it out there. I don't know if I have to throw it out there tonight. But anyway, tonight is the night. I have my dental appointment. I know my regular subscribers know what I'm talking about. So hopefully I'll be able to talk later. But if you don't see me come on, just know that I'm not able to talk, okay? But hopefully, I really want to do the show. But if I'm not on, I know some of you are here watching, so remember what to do for today's what? Day 17, I think. So our day 18. Day 18, so go ahead and do your day 18. You already have the printout. Thank you so much for joining our live. Thank you, Shani, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Time. Sue Longford, I have enough. And be good to yourself. And Risa, welcome. Yes, you enjoy the show. Thank you for that. Who else is here? Everybody's trying yes. Yeah. So far, I don't see any no, but remember, just send your positive and your honest feedback to us at khichibeauty@gmail.com. And we also have a website, khichibeauty.com. If you want to be a part of our 25-day skincare challenge, you can go over there, get your printout. For those of you who are trying to, look nice and right, go over there and check out the website and do your printout to start your 25-day skincare challenge. Thank you, Shanique. Thanks to all members.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.
And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.